I hate lo-fi Megalovania. Honestly. Where is it? Go to Green Hill. This doesn't even feel like Green Hill. Like it kinda does, but not really. Loud in my brain. Turn it up for y'all, but loud in my brain. Sonic music. Alright. Good afternoon. I'm so tired. I'm actually eating right now. So I think what sucks worse than anything is that I have ants, but I don't really have a choice in terms of like if I eat at my desk or not. Gotta be careful. Granted, there's only like stragglers. There's like no... They're not coming in from anywhere else, as far as I know. Like, which is fine, but like... Ugh. I hate dealing with ants. They're little critters and they deserve to live as much as I do, but like, Jesus Christ. My desk. Your desk. For them to mind their business. Fucking love. It's me. Try and remember not to have my mic open when I'm crunching on this egg roll. They put it in this nice, like, wax paper wrapping. And, like, good. I don't have, like, oil on my feet. Well, no, I do. Never mind, I do. Oh. Excuse me. Hard Home City? Yeah, this is Hard Home City. Art. No, this is Hard Home City. Never mind. Saw it down there. No, that was Toad Town. What was I thinking that was Hard Home City? And like a brain lapse. Wow. I mean, I'm just now having my coffee, so I mean, whatever. Understandable, I guess. I've learned over the couple of times that I've had this noodle dish, I hate vermicelli noodles. Vermicelli noodles? I don't know what they're, I don't know how to pronounce them correctly. I hate them without duck sauce. If you don't have duck sauce, they are sticky and gross, and I hate them. But when you put duck sauce on them, they're slippery, and they're more like noodles, and you can eat them properly. They don't get stuck to your lips, which is the part that I hate. They also smell kind of funny with them. Like without the duck sauce. I don't know. They smell kind of like hazy smelling, which is a really hard to describe smell. So today I'm gonna do the pauses. I'm gonna fix them so that they're not so angular. Lucky. Listen, okay. Well, one, I had ants all over my desk, so like I had to take care of that. That is a little more urgent than streaming time. I can't really stream with ants on my desk. And of course now I'm eating with them near me, but I think I took care of most of them. I'm just finding stragglers now. Just really irritating. God, they're so annoying. Like, and it's just the little, like, sugar ants, I think they're called. That's what they're called? They're the little tiny ones. That don't even really, like, they can bite you, but, like, they don't really do anything. They're just kind of annoying. And if there's, like, a bazillion of them, it's like, oh god. But, like, they should be out of my office. There's just, like, a couple left. Just kind of roaming around my desk. And there's so much shit on my desk. I need to, like, make my desk not be so cluttered, but it makes me sad if it's too empty. So, like... But... anytime I kill them, I take their body, and I shove them in my shrimp tank. My shrimps will eventually eat them. What you get for being in my office. I'll feed you to my shrimps. Also, what was it a call out for you? Being late? Waking up at 12 or whatever? Whenever you woke up. I don't have a leg to stand on. I do not. I literally go to bed at a normal time and I still don't wake up until like 10. The life of a goober. Oh no. That's even worse. Get yourself some coffee. I have Korean iced coffee. No, not Korean. Indonesian. It's Indonesian iced coffee. That I made myself. With Indonesian, with Kopiko coffee. If you've ever had the Kopiko coffee candies, it tastes just like that, but it's in coffee form. It's so good. If you ever want to do non-brewed coffee, it already comes with the creamer and the sugar in it. I usually put a little more sugar in it because it's still too bitter for me because I'm a baby. And I put some vanilla in it. It's a little expensive, but you get like 30 of them for like $10. Is it Mountain Dew already like orange? It's like orange flavor, right? That's what Mountain Dew is, so it's already citrus. So it's more citrus. Abo citrus. Is it just a different kind of citrus? Abo. Ooh. Abo citrus. Ooh, tropical citrus punch flavor. Mandarin? Oh, with Baja Blast. Okay, no, that's good. I love Baja Blast. I'm really sad that my stomach lining is so sad that I can't have Mountain Dew anymore, but like I would drink it if I could, because I love Baja Blast. Maybe when I can eventually go to the doctor, I can fix my stomach enough so I can have Baja Blast again. And then Key will like get mad at me and hit me upside the head. Honey. It looks really good. I keep muting because I'm slurping noodles. So if I'm like quiet for 20 minutes, please let me know. Oh yeah, my Amanos are doing well. They're getting big. Very proud of them. I'm actually debating on taking on the unholy task of trying to breed them and then sell them to a local pet store. Since you can get like 5 billion of them from like one mama. And I have a mama that's like a year old now. I'm very proud of her. She's so big and she's so... She just shed the other day, and her shed is sitting on top of the moss, and it keeps freaking me out because I keep thinking it's her. Because it's white. I am very proud of her though. Very cool. She's really funny and very interactive. Like, you can stick your finger in there and she'll come up to it and start like nibbling on it. Not really nibbling, it's more like grabbing at. Her little fluffy pinchers. I don't know if you've seen an Amano shrimp's claws up close, but they have little like fluffy grabbies, and I love them. I think they're great. They can't like hold anything with them, but they can grab with them and like pull to their mouth. But they're closer to their little like bamboo shrimp brethren than like the river shrimp with the big claws. And I just think that's neat. I think all my ghost shrimp died though because they kind of suck. They suck to acclimate, they suck to keep with other shrimp. And I think the one I got on accident is no longer with us. Makes me sad, but whatever. It's okay. They don't last for very long either. If they're not in like perfect conditions. Which that's like the worst part about glass shrimp. Not glass shrimp, ghost shrimp, grass shrimp, whatever. If I had grass shrimp, I would definitely like have them in their own containers so I could like actually moderate what their water is. Because they're so picky. Like they're way pickier than any of the other shrimp species out there. At least in terms of like freshwater pet shrimp. They're also mostly wild caught for some reason. You can breed them. It's not that hard to freaking breed them. Oh, we have to grab him from the water. I don't care. Grass shrimp are like 50 cents. Like I can more understand wild caught amanos, and I still hate the idea of that because you can actually breed them. But their costs would go up. Like their selling point would go up and people wouldn't buy them. Because they're so cheap. I'm gonna fuck capitalism. Watch my stream go down instantly when I say that. Maybe capitalism can get shoved up its own butt. Hey, capitalism. Ow. Was it mine? Can't believe that. I'm offended. Yeah. That is one downside to having that many Discord. Like, I don't have that many Discord. I don't have enough for it to matter that much. But it does suck. Not great. Right, but y'all have a more central place to talk about that. Oh yeah, speaking of that, have any word yet on when y'all are gonna start working on the Crimbo show? Do you have any ones that are like games that you don't really care about or follow anymore? Like game development discords or anything? Typically those are the ones that go first because there are definitely games that I want to keep around. Yeah, no, put a word in for me if you can, or send me the link or whatever that I need to apply for. Or whatever I need to do. Sure. Coffee and you, girl. I mean, I could do that. I need, like, a thing to do for it to, like, be worth for my brain to work on it, but... yeah. I have a feeling what I'm going to be doing is probably not going to be that crazy in terms of, like, what I already know and what I need to learn. I guess I could also reach out to you and ask questions if I have any. Also probably how to get access to it. I definitely need to work on it. Like, myself. While I'm like looking at tutorials and shit. Or I will not retain anything. I am a manual learner. Why I do so good with technical work. My favorite part? Bean sprouts. Oh yeah? Bean sprouts are literally one of my favorite vegetables ever. Like culinary vegetables. They are so dang good. And they're like sensory. Like, they just feel really good in the sensory department. Yeah. The crunch and then the water. Like, Such a refreshing vegetable. I want broccoli sprouts. I'm pretty sure most edible sprouts are really good for you. I want to try vegetables or broccoli sprouts. Brain. Where am I at? Okay, my budget is like, for the body, my budget is like 20,000. So, that I give myself. If I need to go over, I can go. Tiny enough. I mean, that's pretty wild. For like a... For like just a weekly grown thing that you just can eat a good handful of and there you go. That's pretty solid. Like... Nice. Lots of Pokemon music. This one. Okay. Probably. So for my next personal, I think I want to go with my Sonic OC. Which is really funny to think about that I would make a Sonic OC into a VR chat avatar, but then they're not even like a normal Sonic OC, like they're way more workable, if that makes sense. In terms of like a 3D design, I don't have to try to attempt to do whatever the hell Sonic does in general in 3D. I know you're not much of a car person, Wendy, but Key just messaged me and sent me a meme about are you're at least like, you know what Initial D is, right? Like the racing anime with the A86 and the, you know, the Eurobeat. Not heard of Initial D? Okay, that's fine. Well, anyways, there's a racing type that happened in Japan. It's still kind of happening, but you don't talk about it. And basically it's road racing, but it's like mountain road racing, basically. It's like a rally, but you're on mountain roads in Japan. So it's like really twisty roads, right? And so when you're racing, you want to have a light car that can take, like, when you're doing toge racing, which is, that's what it's called. You're doing that, you want a light car that can suck itself down to the ground when you're going fast, so that whenever you go around corners, you can just go around the corner and not really, like, have to, you know, do any crazy maneuvering, or you just don't, like, go straight off the side of the mountain. And and Key sent me this thing, this video of this shitty car that has like a half of the car missing, and it has this giant wing for downforce. and it was doing some crazy shit on a very twisty road, and it was going fast. Like, it's a race car, it's an actual race car, but it like had half of itself missing. And and the caption says, "The average toge enthusiast mind cannot comprehend this setup," and it looks like ass. It looks so bad. It's rusty, it looks like shit, but then it goes around the corners like really fast, right? And then Key goes, "A much needed improvement for the Camaro before FTO." And I said, "Ah, yes, a big stupid wing, and half of the car is gone. Got it." And it just made me laugh really hard. Exactly. Since we're gonna be going up to FTO, and that's where the tail of the dragon is, we need to make sure it's in peak condition. So when it goes around the track, it can rust itself to death and die horribly. God. Stuff like that cracks me up. Like, I have a performance car technically, but I'm a big baby, so like, me saying I drive a performance car is the funniest joke ever. Little baby, and I don't drive things fast. I like to think I drive fast, but I don't. Oh, there's an ant trying to get into my coffee. How dare you? How dare you? You go into the shrimp. Go into the shrimp cage. Good luck, asshole. Party! You have a roadster? What is your car? What is the car that you own? Do you have a Miata? You have an MR2? Oh my god. That's awesome. That's amazing. That would be held up cross country though. At least by yourself. Like you would want like a caravan and then you'd have to stop like 5 billion times. Listen, I wish I could be a pedestrian. I hate driving everywhere. Genuinely. Even though I love driving my car. Like I love driving my car. I hate having to like rely on it, right? That's like that's the crazy part, is that I absolutely love driving my car. It's like the light of my life sometimes, but like I hate having to rely on it to get around places. It sucks. MR2s are fun. Like, what a goober car. Like, MR2s are literal goobers. They're like, they're Miatas, but Toyota. So they're more reliable. Oh, I love that. I'm definitely a Mazda nerd, but that's just because I have a Mazda Speed 3, and that's like, that's my baby. Because it has the big stupid face on it. It looks like Bean Thing if they didn't have like a zigzaggy mouth. Love my car. Did you hear the funny Yeah. I have a 2013 and did I ever send the big stupid face to the chat? I'm gonna send it in. My favorite picture I've ever taken of this thing, and mostly because it's hiding the bad paint on the hood. It was right after I washed it. Like... Favorite picture. Cannot be. There it is. Car. I want to paint it green. I want to paint it like Bean Thing's eyes green. Like that exact green. I want to make that car. And what we're gonna do, so since the hood and the top of the car and the wing all have like really bad paint, we're gonna take the paint that we have right now that he used on the Camaro, which is a matte black, and we're going to paint just the matte black, and then the rest of it is that really, really light green that I like to use. Like, that is such a good... Like, that's just a good thing, right? Like, that's just a nice... It goes perfectly with the spirit of that stupid little bean car. No, I'm very enthusiastic about specifically my car. And it's kind of funny because I know for a fact when I go to Furry Takeover, and I know there's gonna have to be at least another Mazda Speed 3 there because it's like there's gonna be another one there, probably. And they're probably not gonna be as enthusiastic as I am about my car. Because it's such like a whatever car to most people. Because it's not an import, it's not whatever. So it's not gonna be quote-unquote special, even though it's a very special car in terms of things that were sold here. It's wild. My car is so weird. The Mazda Speed 3 is so weird. It only existed for a few years, and then it died in 2013. The most wild thing to me is that it has headlights that move. That self-level. Which is crazy to me in 2013, right? Like, that is wild. I didn't expect that out of Mazda. But I just think it's neat. I think it's really neat. I didn't know you had an MR2. That's so fun. I'm very happy for you. MR2s are fantastic. The Mazda Speed 3 is very funny as a daily. I will say that. Like, if you were to take that as a daily, it's just a Mazda 3. But it's funny, because it has a turbo in it. And it's manual, it's only manual. Only came in manual, and it's a funky little hot hatch that doesn't exist anymore. It does make me a little sad, but it's okay. It doesn't need to. It did its best, and it did a really good job. That's all it needed to do. My bean car is my bean car. I am my own car's biggest fan. Yeah, it was one of the last hot hatches, like, that wasn't like a Civic. And what sucks, more than anything, is that it doesn't have a racing series, like, attached to it. So, like, nothing really happened with it. Like, nobody did anything with it. In terms of, like, cool, funky things. The only time you see it is, like, in hill climbs where there's not really a thing. It just sucks. It sucks. In most cases, if there's, like, a racing thing that a car could get up to, it's usually a really good thing, because then you would have people experimenting with it. But the Mazda Speed 3 is mostly a tuner car, like, from factory, basically. Which, while that is fun, it is not necessarily a good thing in terms of finding stuff to do with it. But yes, it is a manual in the old 2013. It's a very good car. It's a little not reliable because of the... There were a couple issues with the motor it came with. But for it being a Ford product, it was pretty darn okay. Which is quite funny. It is that it was a, it was when Mazda partnered with Ford to get some really good, performance stuff. Yeah! No! That's what's funny about the Mazda Speed 3! The interior is incredibly comfortable for being a stupid little hot hatch. Like, it's comfy. Like, even Key, who is a lot larger than I am, finds it very comfortable, and it is not a big car. Like, it's just good, and they're cheap. Like, a good example probably is going for, like, $13,000 used. Like, they are not sought after. Not that much, anyway. Like, a pristine one might be, like, $15K. But you can still find those, like, at dealerships. It's crazy. What we did to ours is we swapped in a 2.5 from a Ford Fusion. And we did nothing else to it. We even took the old head, like the old head of the motor, and stuck it on top of the new Ford Fusion motor. It runs like nothing. It was actually great, and it was the first time that Key worked on a thing like that. And it's actually a bit crazy how well it turned out. A good job. Very proud of them for that. I'm very thankful that I didn't have to spend an extra like $1,000 for a freaking engine job. Yeah, no, like that's the crazy part, because so the 2.3 that it comes with is basically just a 2.5 that doesn't have as much like space in it. That's all it is. It was a modified 2.5 from the thing. So it was basically the same motor, but like just like different insides. So like all you had to do was just plug it up and it worked. Which is wild, right? And it only cost me like I think the motor was like $500. Out of like a crashed Ford Fusion. And like everything else just worked with it. And the computer didn't know it any better either. Like the thing that controls the car, the ECU, it didn't know any better. It's just like, oh yeah, no, this is fine. We did have to do a little bit of tuning to it, but like other than that, it took it just fine. It was great. Honestly, the only difference between the 2.3 and the 2.5 is that the 2.5 is a little deeper sounding. Sounds very nice, I will say. It's a deep sounding motor. I love the sound of it. It's not like a typical 4-cylinder. Great. Very lovely noises. The car is very cheap to maintain as well. which is also part of my favorite part about that, is that it's cheap to maintain because all the parts are just little Ford whatever who gives a shit parts. You can get from crashed cars and like whatever, like it's crazy how easy it is to maintain that car for it being a 2013 almost modern car. It gives me peace of mind, I'll say that. Because then I don't have to be like, okay, great, I have to spend $5 bazillion because a part on it failed. That part I'm very lucky for. And Key can just fix it, like... Which is also, again, like, wow, that's crazy. Just need palsy. Absolutely. When the time comes and we all have to swap to EVs or whatever, I really hope that I can just, like, take my car and just put an electric motor in it. Like, I feel like that would be like, the nicest thing. Like, it's a Toyota, of course it's reliable. Toyota's crazy about that. See, what's funny is that my Mazda is at 100 and like 60 some odd thousand miles right now. Which is a lot if you think about it, but at the same time, it has a new motor now. And it's a manual, and it's a Mazda, so like, it's doing pretty good. But I do expect that out of a Mazda, even if it is a performance car. God, yeah. No, the only thing is the, like, whatever thousand some odd dollars it would take to, Eco Sport? That's a goober. Goober car. That's a goober. And what's the need? Oh yeah, no, that's just like a little goober SUV. Like, I'm fine with those. They're super accessible. Eco sports are fine. Perfectly fine. He is asking if your MR2 is a manual, Marty. I love my manual. Like, of course it is! I mean, yeah, as God intended, right? I mean, it's an MR2. You ain't doing anything with it if it's not a manual. They asked if it was proper, if it was an auto, and I was like... Funny. You shouldn't have an MR2 if you don't get it, man. Like, that's just how it is. Yeah, it's like the half or the dual clutch or whatever. Yeah. I had a blast learning how to drive manual in the Speed 3, and it is just, it's a good time. If you ever find yourself down here to go to like the Tail of the Dragon or whatever, you should let us know. We'll come up and see you, because we're like 4 hours from there. Like, we're super close. I like this funny, like, lo-fi hip-hop version of Minecraft. Okay. Big old posies. Okay, I have 1,000 left before I hit my budget in terms of the body. But I think I'm kinda done. The body. I didn't count the tail, or I didn't count the hair because, the hair is gonna go over that because it's hair. If I do anything less than that, it will look like garbage, so I'm gonna do that. But we are still under 20k here. It's pretty solid. Given I've modeled everything in. Or less bald. Very bald. I'm sure Key would love to, would love to introduce you to the Camaro. It's an old 79. It has been... I don't know if you would call that resto modded, but like it's not restored in any form, but it is certainly modded. It is not the same as it was. I have a feeling next time we actually meet up, he is going to bother you about the MR2. I know you've probably seen them talk to the other person about cars, but that's like their whole personality. Not really, but they love cars so much. I mean, I also like cars. I like cars. Cars bring me joy just as much as any other normal person that likes cars too. Which is plenty good. Plenty nice. I'm ready. Aor. So... he has funny anime hair-ish, kind of. So I get to figure out how to do that. I haven't done hair before. Not in any, like, capacity. So, yippee, I get to experiment with that. Got you. I guess I could do curves, but... for shite geometry. Sometimes. Sometimes it's fine. Mess with it a little bit. I'll try out some curves here. For little side things. Ah, yes. I forget how to paper it. Have a good lunch, Marty. Well, 2. That might even be. That's fine. Yeah, rest up. If it's just y'all, I might hop off. Potentially, like, get into, maybe I'll get into voice chat, maybe I won't, but I need to still keep working on her. But... oh, wow. I like seeing the wire. It's fun. But no, if you're feeling tired, you should go to Eep a little bit. You're not feeling quite right anyway. Windy deserves to feel rested. And then get some coffee in you or something. Okay. You too, Windy. Have a good nap. When Marty comes back, I'm probably going to poke him and ask him if he just wants to join voice chat and just hang out. Not mind. That would be more fun than just streaming, because like I stream for my 2 hours, I don't care. Well, almost streamed for my... I'm getting there. I do not need. Kind of what I need. I like that. Beautiful. Just one hair. This is such a, like, not good brown. It needs to be a little... yeah. No. That's better. Brown. Oh, no. Ugh. Sure. Just one hair. Sprig. Why is it so red? It needs to not be so. But it's like not. Ugh. So hard to get that exact brown. Ugh, I haven't been talking. It's fine, I don't need to just be talking at all times. I have her hair done. I think I'm gonna be done. Brain. Wow, we're at like 4,000 tries for like all of this hair, which is kind of wild considering typically that's way less than the typical fucking hair for an avatar person. Car maker? I think that's wild. I'll be adding a little bit more hair. Other than that, I'm ready to add the hair cube. Love the hair cube. The hair. For a moment, I thought he said gay. These can be pink. Yeah. And we are still under 25k tries with all of this hair. I think I'm doing pretty good with this hair. I've never done hair before, so I think I'm doing pretty good. All things considered. Not bad. Even universe. I think I should probably head off. If, Marty is still here, would you like to be in voice chat? Whatever. I don't know if you're able to, as you're working. Darn. Well, you can just mute yourself and then just talk in, you can mute yourself and then talk in, the voice chat. Look, Marty, I've unbalded Finn. I'm actually quite happy with how this turned out, considering I've never done hair before. I mean, I know what I'm doing with hair at least. Like, I know how hair works, so that really didn't... The logic is new to me. Thank you. Well, it's Finn's design. Making it work. But it is a cute design. Poor Finn does not have internet because, he lives out in the middle of nowhere. And, the internet provider has not fixed the internet. Which sucks major big weenie. So, to wait. Go in. Saving. I think this looks pretty dang solid. This character has very important character. Goodness. I'm so sleepy. Well, if you would like to join us and mute yourself in voice chat, I would appreciate. Because I'm gonna get off here so that I don't have to worry about streaming anymore. Because streaming's annoying. Maybe one day. Maybe one day YouTube will give me like alerts and stuff. And I do miss that interaction though. Like the one thing that I miss about Twitch is that there was a tiny bit of interaction that was like a, oh hey, thing happened, cool. Now there's like nothing. It's okay. Alrighty, I'll see you later, Marty.